Our discussion this afternoon will be focused on documentation. Basically, tutukan lang natin konti yung common problems ng documentation about doctors and why it is very important and why, medyo mabigat siya because kapag may problema yung documentation ho ninyo, hindi ho kalahati ng value ng claim ang mawawala, but the entire value of the claim, will be at risk. Ito ho yun, the 25 doctor errors specifically that will cause claim denial, yung buong claim ho. Kapag nagka-problema ho kayo dito, kulang man ang isang bagay or meron hong kulang, the entire 29,000 is now at risk. Ulitin ko yung buong value ng claim ang mawawala. Kahit ho, meron lang gap yung documentation ninyo, kahit napakaliit ho yan, lahat ho ng 29,000 will be lost. Ito hong mga documentation ito, marami ho, no? Hindi naman lahat, but there's a big chunk or a big certain number na hindi ho yan galing sa billing, hindi ho yan galing sa coding, but it basically starts in the doctor's chart. Hindi sa billing, hindi ho sa claim, hindi din sa medical records. A lot of it, not all, a lot of it actually can be traced, sa clinician. So, a lot of it is actually doctor-induced. Now, ang title ho natin ng webinar ngayon is 25 plus 5 or 25 documentation errors. Very specific for the doctors. Why? Because 80% ng information na pinapadala ninyo kay PhilHealth is clinical in nature. So, most of it galing sa doktor. So kaya ang exposure ng error, usually ng claim, malaki ho yung clinical. Kasi yan ho yung hinahanap ni PhilHealth. Sino ang tao, na madalas sumulat sa clinical chart? Sino sa tingin ninyo ang tao, persons, a person or probably persons, na madalas who gets to write every day on that clinical chart? Doctors and nurses. It's the doctor, and, basically, eto, very specific. Sino ho ang may hawak 24/7 ng chart? You really need to train the doctors. Kasi pag alam ng doktor yung dapat niyang gawin at yung hindi niya dapat gawin, yung documentation ninyo malinis. Ulitin ko it is not enough to teach the doctors what to do. Now, saan papasok yung nurses? The nurses, since hawak nila yung chart 24/7, they have actually the access to that piece of paper. Every day, they get to scan the chart to see if what was written by the doctor is aligned sa PhilHealth rules and concepts. So aside from teaching the doctors on what to do and what not to do, you really need to train the nurses also, because the nurses helps in the gatekeeping. Kasi makikita agad ni nurse kung yung sinusulat ni doc ay tama or mali. But that will only happen if the nurses have an idea on what is right and what is incorrect in terms of PhilHealth. Ang involved lang ho na tao dyan na makakasolve ng problema at i-increase ang revenue ninyo, you need to have trained doctors and you need to have trained nurses. Now, the difference between paid and denied is this, no? Kung tingnan nyo lang sa image, the quality of doctor documentation directly impacts the claim validity. Yung isang doktor ho dyan is very calm because he knows what to write. It needs to be correct and it needs to be complete. The clinical narratives, the precise findings, adherence to the rules, adherence to the guidelines, madaling sundan. It's easy to follow. Comparing it to the next image, wherein by the look of itself, incomplete and nonsense ang documentation. Hindi malinaw ang entries, may critical omissions, kulang, at hindi tugma. That becomes a problem for the hospital.